let me start this analysis gold trade. It's a good looking Tuesday, guys. So real quick, as usual, I'll bring in my trend and understand what gold is doing, right? I've realized most people like trading gold, so let's just start this analysis for you guys, the lovers of gold, right there. So real quick, that is what we had. Based on the daily, we had price creating new highs, breaking structures, higher high, higher low, right there. Right now, the reason why I've also started this or this trend line of mine from this level is because if you look at this level right here, we had a previous daily high. That was the last high of the day yesterday. Let me just zoom in for you guys to see. You see this candlestick right there? That was yesterday daily high, right? So real quick, once again, what we do on top, let's just do it also below right there. So we had an impulse phase correction, and this is where we are currently. So real quick, let's just hit the H4 right now. We bring in more trends and identify key levels. Okay, we identify levels that price might try to respect, bounce off, or even try to target. Okay, now initially we had an impulse phase right here, then we saw gold giving us a correction or a continuation pattern, then it broke out of that level. Then guess what? Let's just mark this as the last low, because previously it was a high, gold broke it, and now it's a low, right? That's being demand zone. Then once again, probably have another trend right there. Make sense? Let's see if we can clone it, bring it above right there. But then I need to take care of everything. Let me just zoom in for you guys to see how we do it. Let's just do this real quick. Let's have this right there. So kind of the market has been expanding, which is still okay. We don't have a problem with what the market does. We just follow along the blueprints that it's giving, right? So this is it. We've had a touch, and now gold has a touch right there. At the same time, remember this trend line that we drew off the daily, that's also another touch that gold has hit, right? So now we've seen we are at a very sensitive zone. So let me go back and hit the H1 real quick. Now this is what we see of the H1. Let's just do that magic once again. Let's flip that joint. Correct. So let's bring in this right there. Correct. Remember, we had this level. Let me just extend it. Boom. Right. I don't know, was it yesterday I talked about gold? I can't remember, but yeah, I said there was that possibility of gold going back to retest this level. So real quick, we had a high. Let's just mark this. Remember, that's a high. I'll flip the screen, don't get confused. That's a high, that's a supply zone. Another rectangle level drawn, boom, that's a demand zone, right? Supply zone right here, a demand zone. Those who trade supply and demand, right? Support and resistance, those who trade. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. Let me hit 15 real quick. Correct. Now this is what we see. The market has been printing off the 15 minutes, and I think we also had a trend right here. Let's see what happened. We had a trend right here. Correct. Okay, so I see that gold broke out of this trend and gave us something like an impulse correction, bearish flag, broke, and now she's trying to play around, moving sideways. So it's two-way, guys. Remember, I say it's either we buy or we sell, right? So these are sensitive zone that right now we are. Let me just take care of all the wicks because we don't want to miss a thing. Market might manipulate us, and then you see gold may be reversing on us when we take an entry, right? So if we want to look for buys, now this is it. Now remember where we are currently. This is the most crucial part. Okay, that's the most crucial part. When we see how price is reacting around this, around this support level, we go in, right? If we see price giving us a reversal, we go in for buys. If we see price giving us a continuation pattern, we look for sales. Guys, I hope you got that. But now, if you look at this level right here, let me just extend this. Okay, there's also another level right here. There's another one. So for a good sale, I think this one is looking more nice. 3,000 points. That's around 300 pips. Guys, what if we just hope that gold gives us a good bearish pattern, bearish continuation flat, for a good entry, for a good sell position? I think that will be a good one, and I wish she does that. But those are just wishes, right? So let me see what the 1 minute is doing. Right now, 1 minute is still on a downtrend. Somebody will be wondering, oh, you have so many trend line. Okay, no problem, no problem. Let me just have them. So this is 1 minute, right? So if we see 1 minute doing away with this downtrend, then I think that's when she will start going back, to the top. That is it. If 1 minute, but guys, remember, you don't need to go to the 1 minute to take your entry or even to trade. A risky time frame, requires great skills. I do take my entries of the 1 minute though, so it requires great skills to trade on this time frame, right? So you need to be good on these. So if you believe in yourself, then look at 1 minute, then you understand. But then once you get a good confirmation, take your buy, right? Let me go back to the 15. All right, this is it. Let me remove everything. Sorry, right there. Like I say, if we want to look for sales, which I think gold will look good for sales, yo. I wish she gives us a good selling opportunity. This is what I anticipate. Basically, if she tries taking out this demand zone right here, then definitely that's going to turn to a supply zone. This is what we see or we anticipate. Let it break, then now go up to retest this level right here. Now as it tests that level, let it create more solid levels that should react or reject around that level. And once we get that confirmation, then we go in for sales right there, something like that, right? Another one, if we want to look for buys, let it give us a new high then, because right now we are on a downtrend. Okay, that is a downtrend. If we want to look for buys, let the market or gold give us a new high. Once it's created a new high, let it come back, right? So it's going to be a good confirmation once price has taken out this high, something like that. But that should be on a lower time frame, probably 5 or even 1 minute, because gold is crazy. If you wait for gold to give you new high of the 15, then I bet you're going to miss this entry, because just one candlestick might just go all the way up, or even you might see candlesticks after candlestick not giving you any high. But then if you are on the lower time, probably the 1 minute, you might see gold creating those highs. So let's just talk about 1 minute. Let gold trade give you a new high, mark that level. Now once you see price taking out that new high, of course we anticipate a correction of that level, something like this. Then now this is where we look for entry, because now we understand that price has started creating new trend, high, high, low, high, low. And this is when we look for our buy opportunity, and of course targeting that level. Don't be greedy. Something like that, and of course risking a tiny amount, right? This is it. And of course you can also do the same if you're looking for sales. Let me just be in details for you guys. Remember, say once the price has taken out, of course, this level right here, she's going to give us a new low right there. Then now goes back, right? So of course she's going to play around, maybe creating new solid zones. Then definitely once she's taken out that level, you might wait for a confirmation, something like that. And if you see this, like say this was a low right there, If you kind of see that behavior, that's just price giving you lower low right here, lower high, lower low, and now look for your entry right there on the lowest high, more safer. Not just taking your entry once you see prices broken out of a support or a resistance area, guys. I hope that sinks in, and I think I've catered for buys and sales on this joint. I believe so. So yeah, I think that's it. So if you're interested, you can check my Telegram channel, link in the description box below. And remember, I don't trade for anybody, guys. Don't be scammed. I don't offer any investment package. I know there's so many people Telegram using my name offering investment package. Oh, send me this amount, I'll trade for you. No, that's not me. The only way you can reach me is through the link in the description box below, right? There's a channel, of course, more than 5k followers on Telegram. That's not me. I think I'm 596 followers on Telegram. That's the original, right? So you might see, oh, this is 500, this not me. I mean, yeah, that's not for Sun FX. 500, no, that's a little. Oh, this 5k, yeah, 5k, that's him. Definitely, no, that's not me, right? So stay alert, don't be scammed, right? So yeah, adios, my amigos, peace.